Unstoppable queens, you can stop them, you can touch them. Unstoppable queens, you can stop them, you can touch them. They're gonna see it like a diva, cash flow like a river. They're gonna see it like a diva, cash flow like a river. Unstoppable, stoppable, stoppable, stoppable. Untouchable, touchable, touchable, touchable. We fine and sexy, beauty with brain. We are queen pan this thing, running this game. Oh, we are stronger, we are fighter. Yes, the man no say yes, we are badder. Oh, we are smarter, cause we are wise. And yes, the man no say yes, we are badder. Oh, we get doctor, yes, we get lawyer. Yes, contractor, self, we get banker. Oh, we get trader, hustle for the paper. Unstoppable, everything there. Unstoppable queens, you can stop them, you can touch them. Unstoppable queens, you can stop them, you can touch them. They're gonna see it like a diva, cash flow like a river. They're gonna see it like a diva, cash flow like a river. We are bossy, beautiful and sexy. Me in the jungle, no man can stress me. Bad man far away, they can't test me. Me, I'm blessed cause the Almighty bless me. We fine and sexy, beauty with brain. We are queen pan this thing, running this game. Oh, we are stronger, we are fighter. Yes, the man no say yes, we are badder. Oh, we are smarter, cause we are wise. And yes, the man no say yes, we are badder. Oh, we get doctor, yes, we get lawyer. Yes, contractor, self, we get banker. Oh, we get trader, hustle for the paper. Unstoppable, everything there.
I'll be all them. I'll be all them.
Unstoppable queens, you can stop them, you can touch them. Unstoppable queens, you can stop them, you can touch them. They're gonna see it like a diva, cash flow like a river. They're gonna see it like a diva, cash flow like a river.
Hello, viewers. Hi. I hope everybody is doing well. Welcome to the program, Weekly Summary Updating Discoveries. As I continue to share the program with others, please feel free to share, like, comment this program. Salon Fambudem, una good day, good evening, good morning, wherever you find yourself. Welcome to the program, Weekly Summary Updating Discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. As they start the program, I want to welcome una all to the program. Today na the 11th day of June 2023. Welcome Queen Awa from Aussie land. They join me, they say hello to you, the game changer, and all my brothers and sisters at home and around the world. They come up from Queen Awa from Aussie land. We don't join we and the comments and they start the program. So as we don't listen to the original soundtrack for Unstoppable Queens, where we can play the teaser and also that particular program they get for come to you in a TV series, or a discovery series where we get for play now with AFANDiscoveries YouTube channel, as well as other streaming platforms them. So if you just join, we want to say welcome, help we for share this program live so that so many people then will join the program live and comment and give their own take about the different discoveries them where we get today for share. So they can start the program and they can start with the intro and highlight few of the discoveries them where we do today. So I want to welcome each and every one of you. You will watch now, we don't comment or not comment it. Not forget to say this now weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. They come to you live on Facebook, KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries, and also on YouTube, KID-AFAN Discoveries, as well as Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN. So this they talk about things them, discoveries them way matter to we country Sierra Leone. We get a lot for talk about, in terms of we upcoming, presidential election and other elections then we get for happen across the country. You now all see last week waiting we share and also KID-AFAN decide for going at different districts them, for highlight waiting they happen across the nation, because as we always say, Freetown, not to in normal Salone. So we need for target different areas them na the country. So as we do this, right now we want for let you help for like the program, share them. So now we start the program with the intro and the first highlight where we get for viewers them today. So welcome once again to weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. So let's take them to the intro.
About the city of Freetown for talk to Sierra Leoneans for make them tell we waiting at their own view about the mayoral debate, so they be organized for the one that we be don't aspire for the mayor at the city of Freetown. We be happen say Chenso be absent and not be able for attend this particular event.
When you say politicians in this country always they do something way their own personal interest, not to the personal interest of the people. Because some of them debates then they debate way necessary for the people. Because some of we people they will not get time for listening television, for for listening radio. That they debate they go and organize that debate and go sit down and listen what the candidates they can sell to the people. Because like this way the interview, so I don't vote 95 times now they vote so. But what you make they they get short debate there. What see they don't because debate they can then debate and they will not say now then European systems and they want to implement now this country and go find for we. Then they go less for fet. So if we come let explain people until election time no reach it still get more time. We need for go to the media for explain give the people what's in interest to us, the mayorship to us Freetown.
Because I believe say Madam Akisoya, if they try really, if they try and if they go through challenges, and we all see as a Sierra Leonean, we can currently we see what they do. If they keep the city clean, you understand, and even where fear crisis they come, they see they move due to the fear stations and say, "Una sell give the people and the fear, una not keep them, una get the fear, una sell the fear, give the people and not." So I believe say. Now, one part the most important thing and the way we Sierra Leonean they need.
Well, the debate is for me important for me take part for that debating. But if you not come, the debate right, a left so in your point and view them.
People and they would injected by party. People and they were not to injected by party. Now swing voters there. Now the idea when they buy and they see them vote for you. Some people and they actually say I like Narata them put for this party and they vote for them. They forget them country, they forget for them picking and where you get for die. I want lay picking and day. I want lay picking and life day.
Okay, follow them as we don't watch and we don't see and listen to the citizens then view as to last week. If you remember now, my question were, why Gentle Camara not been joined the mayoral debate na Freetown as they run for the mayorship now we country we na the capital city of Sierra Leone and not been joined. So we want for know from citizens them waiting then think waiting have been you on take you were just to join we welcome. We want for say welcome and we want for let you like, comment, and subscribe or follow we page. We are currently live on KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries. And we also they live on YouTube. We did stream at 3 different platforms. You will subscribe to KID-AFAN Discoveries on YouTube. You can get on there. You will subscribe to Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN. You will also get them on YouTube as well as we will follow we. Now Facebook. We want to make you continue for day with we because we get so many things where we want for share today. We get announcements them as we always know. Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo is into movie production and we don't make announcement, but we get different take on them today. So don't miss that. So stay with we, continue for day with we live, and then let you share your own thoughts, your voice, and your comments so that we go highlight and answer. Comments them we come in, where we can read from, everybody we just join we. We welcome Sky, where they say hello everyone by the name of Sky. Welcome. And also we they say welcome to everyone as well. And Queen Hour, from Aussie land say boycotting a debate for the first time is sad. It is an opportunity to convince our people on what you have in store for them. That's what in me think, and I believe say Gentle. I don't know if we think wisely, we go think about we decision making, right? So we continue for read Queening in comments on that. Politicians don't take us seriously. This is a perfect example for sure waiting politicians and think of we as the voters them, as this ordinary citizens them, wait for elect them and put them in office. This not the behavior or this not the display where they do. So you first opportunity where you say you want kind to politics, but you fail for join the debate where you go now can say, hey, because me na Gentle Camara, I don't do X, Y, and Z. The work what they do in the country don't become somewhat meaningful. So now in this debate, I highlight things and way I would do. Yes, you don't go on different interviews them. That's not what the people want to hear. Waiting the people that want for here, now they want to ask questions them. We get for deal with the welfare. How you go able for transform Freetown? How you go able for change Freetown from waiting the current mayor don't do for over in own term, the first time where he get, waiting you go do differently. If you able for do something differently from waiting that mayor where we get now don't do, people then can say, you know what, this makes sense. And you get for convince them because it's not easy for remove somebody from opposition because it will go and give you evidence then say, this is what I've been doing. Right? While you now, you only the back on the things that you don't do for the country as a goodwill person, as somebody where they work within at the business sector. So you know they're into politics. This is not your first time. So I believe say this not a big blow for Gentle Camara. Now me on take. I don't know what you they see. I don't know what you on take. And we are all entitled to what we think. And if you remember, if you watch the entire interview, we'll highlight or publish yesterday, listen to the whole thing. It then has Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN. And you what in that first interview person talk, what in the second one talk, what in the third one talk. And we can continue this conversation, for as long as, unless there's another opportunity, because some man say, let them get a chance, like come back, let him explain to himself. Because your political party get issue with the organizers, no means say if for boycott the debate. That makes no sense in my view, because this is not a way for like prove yourself. It's just like when you're in a school, right? Think about it. You get quizzes, They get quizzes. So all in tours and we don't do, in interviews and we don't do, those are quizzes. This was something you have to now come. You have been, either they take you midterm exam, you for prove yourself, say, you know what, you go able for going at the next class, or you go able for take the whatever exam, entrance exam you go able to take, or the finals and things like that. Me, I dey compare, I dey try to do an analogy here, so that gentle camera for be done the part of that debate, and try for himself. And I don't know how Freetonians them will make that decision. So we'll continue with the highlights them. But thank you, Queen. And Queen, they come. The mistake is the framers of our Constitution failed to include a debate and make it mandatory for the boycotting a debate is a reflection of the backwardness of our nation. I like that. Queen, give it back to me. Yes, all the mistakes now from the foundation. That Constitution, we don't call for make we reverse them. And we believe saying that's not going to help Salone for go before. Thank you very much. I like that. I like that. I like that. I don't know about you. Thank you. And then we welcome Mr. Osfriend Kamara. They say, good evening, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, and all here. They come up from Mr. Osfriend. Thank you and welcome to the program. And then, Mr. Osfriend, you were just to join. We just been a highlight, Gentle Camara we boycott or we not be part of the, mayoral debate, say one for can't take Freetown to the next level, but for can't tell citizens them say, this now me get for waiting are you on take you where they join we right now. Also welcome Sylvia Roberts. They say good evening, doctor and everyone. This now conversation where me believe say we for take and talk about and see waiting not being the problem. The problem, they don't give one excuse, but waiting are gentle from where this happened. They don't come out for defending actions. I don't know. Even if I really think of anything for you, for me, it was a disappointment. Yeah. So welcome to the program. Now always just to join we currently live on Facebook, KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries on Facebook. Follow we page, like we page, because we want to bring discoveries them we matter to Sierra Leone. And also within our YouTube, KID-AFAN Discoveries and Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN. If you don't like the page, you don't follow the page, you don't subscribe, we ask you for do that. So let's continue with the highlights. But thank you very much for those comments. Brilliant one, and I appreciate them. So let's see what else we get for highlights now. So today.
Na Mariama, na Keneta Iwaya Bibi Mama, diagnosed her of hydrocephalus and the surgery cost 10 million. But I'm not able to afford the money because me now an undergraduate. So I will beg on do ya to help me and save me picking. Thank you.
Hello. On behalf of KID-AFAN Institute Foundation, the President and CEO for the KID-AFAN Company Limited, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, one for present sum of 10 million euros for the health support and surgery for the baby Keneta Abi.
On behalf of the Sick Picking Project, we want to register with deepest gratitude and appreciation to KID-AFAN Institute Foundation and also to the Executive Director, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, for this wonderful donation. We're very grateful and thrilled. As many people they already know, Sick Picking Project now one way always get the desire and the trust for able for raise money for picking the way get complex conditions them so that we go able for make sure say we provide healthcare when them picking in need. We mission now for save one pikin at a time, and this particular support will help for make we do that. So the very first time this way, the executive director and president of the KID-AFAN Institute Foundation done the support and donate to sick pikin projects. We thank him and thank the entire team for this particular donation, because we believe say this is not a right action in the right moment. Because Kenyatta and Papa also did also, so I want for officially hand over the resources to Ram.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Fon, for extending sincere gratitude to the person this morning. We are the CEO or president for KID-AFAN Foundation. I pray that God will replenish this society commot, and any other body they will help for do other donations and all that. I pray that they will replenish society common.
Okay, Fambo de Muna we be last week. We everywhere they make an announcement, say there's a young baby where they suffer from hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus now blockage within the brain, way for circulate the cerebrospinal fluid across the spinal cord. They go back and forth. Brain circulation, spinal cord now like a chain reaction. So blockage happened, then the pikin blow up, right? Because there's nowhere for that drainage for let it take place. So this happened for be a posting where sick pikin project post, where like Ishmael Alfred Charles said, I'm also part of their projects that they're doing, donating and other stuff. So I saw this, I see the need. It was an important, and also it was an important need for happen right away. So I can say, what, like KID-AFAN Institute Foundation, when the humanitarian side of KID-AFAN Company Limited donates so that this surgery will take place. But again, one thing I will say, because sick pikin project, they do so many different things in the country, would encourage you for let you not forget for follow them and also donate, because some pikin and they right now, there's one specific pikin when I be see if I don't they follow me where within a street to the big for that pikin they were in a Freetown. That particular pikin they in surgery still not take place because the money where they need complete it. And the pikin, you can see them even do fundraising concert in tongue, they 9 months we get this growth inside a month. And we all know if you're not able to breathe through your mouth, your nose, how down they get for talent. And they call on everybody on behalf of Sick Pikin Project, the lead campaigner, when Ishmael Alfred Charles, I would say he's doing so much. He's making a lot of sacrifices, and everybody with a part of in team also they do the same thing. So that's go na Sick Pikin Project Facebook page, for let you go support. If you they follow we page KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries, I've been share the initial posting, and also we don't share this video, where then they call for additional help, and the Zelle they the GoFundMe, different links, then they how you go make payment to them or go make donation, not to payment, rather donation to Sick Pikin Project, because them picking and they right now with medical system now that are good for take care of some of them things. And Kenneth and you happen say they're able to do the surgery in Sierra Leone. So I be feel saying as something where I go afford, and then me say, okay, Lord, take care of that side. I believe say other surgeries and only happen now the country where other people then they do separately. So you serve the part of the change. You serve the part of this humanitarian work, because that's now what thing we get for do now society. Not feel say that you own way they give now $5, $10, $20, whatever it is, feel say it's too small. Enough small, enough, it quite enough. If like 10 people then give $5, that's $50 United States dollars. And that they go a long way. Some of them picking their soul. Where they don't do their surgery or their procedures, then we're very complex. They need other help them wait for they happen, for them. So that they can help for support. So please, you as a Sierra Leonean, you as a goodwill person, we all, God wants for Lord we do something right, So I really encourage and advocate for that. That's now one other charity where I can be always support. And as I would always say, get other charity when the Sierra Network Charity Foundation, where they always encourage people for donate to go start that charity day back to say we've been there, even though we've been paused as I don't mention now. But this one where me do now me personal charity foundation where I just want to do, and it focus on healthcare. Anybody where they in need of health support, we when I see last time we also donate to one of Sally Fukago, and Kenneth Arombi, another one, and also they focus on education. And when I don't see KID-AFAN Institute Foundation don't construct 6 classrooms, as well as we don't do other few things we get for deal with education by roofing a school. That's now waiting doctor one for do on in your personal level, right? But mean say the other charity they're not important. To me, any side way they do something for help others, I'll be part of it. So I just encourage yourself for let you join, let you do your own part. So the other comments will come in from Queen, they say, thank you, our beloved game changer. May God Almighty bless you and your entire family for this good humanitarian help. Thank you, Queen. We pray that God continue for give we the means and we will continue for do we part. Thank you. On Yusuf Wade at the page, if you happen to watch this, you want to reach out to Sick Picking Project, please do. They need help. There's a lot of help where there is needed. So they take the discovery to the other highlights where we get, and we want for a reminder now all say, what, this now weekly summary updates and discoveries. What we can do now for people that we can join briefly and come back with the highlights, the discoveries that we don't publish, and then we talk about them. And where you didn't also, we want to make you comment. We want to let yourself give you voice. So that way we can able to help we country in we own advocacy way. Because not so everybody will go to salon and go do changes. Not so everybody need for going to politics. What thing we need for do now for voice, what thing we feel say we concerns them are and how we go able for improvement. So let's continue with the highlights and then we'll come back. We'll continue for do the discussion. Thank you.
Remember, say, May 24, 2023, from the hours of 9 o'clock, Saturday 11 o'clock, on social media, all Sierra Leoneans, home and abroad, and people and safe, when not to Sierra Leoneans, been say, cutting tree, been for them. Remember, say, this country so now the landmark of Salone. Now the first enslaved Sierra Leoneans then be returned after where the British people abolish the slave trade. They live now this country and do business and do everything they from 1787 so till 1808. Remember, say now they do all them business and any other thing where people can do normally. Then at this country so until Governor Zach McCarthy being get for fan or discover places them and give names to them where then people are so being get for go live place like Gloucester, Leicester, Regent and Bathurst where then people are bingo. Because of this cotton tree in Forum 1, people and they think different thing. People and they say different thing. Well, Salone Discovery, one for can discover waiting people and are both think. And for fair not but this, within a New London, na Bow Highway, Usai, people and no say na yard and they sell gari. And New London, na that place Usai people and can take Mutka if they want for go Kenema or if they want for go Freetown.
Cotton tree don't take over 200 years. And anything we get life would expect say if or die. And fire be done they catch inside the cotton tree for a long time. And we know say it be done they burn inside. So it not surprise way for them. To me, not surprise me for them. Not to any it's a natural or something. It can be anybody way that where anything way God make must come to it must end.
Well, I be hear about I be said, yeah. But the cotton tree in a landmark na Sierra Leone, not so. Well, I feel for the Sierra Leone.
The country tree way for them inside Freetown. People they not die there, no problem, not happy there because you don't take enough ton. So when for them, when we say no something not happy there, we tell God thank you because you don't take.
Things and I God a work because nothing not go happen in this world is God no matter. The million idea and so no more.
The code don't happen now, so we know say now as one fall down, so now progress and the gap public. From that now, now progress to go on table.
Well, me on perception, if mortal man can live and die, now the cotton tree in time reach for like die. If you don't there for how many years, who mama them born meet them, who papa them born meet them, now you on time for life finish. Now done it done. Even because Allah don't tell you say, He say, kullu man alayhi afani. Waiting day na this world we know they done. Everything they done. Now you on time reach for done.
Okay, Fambudem, that's now been the views or perception of people them way being they na the Bo district where AFANDiscoveries being go na Bo district for do couple of discoveries them way go they come to you. Last week we don't publish one way being get for deal with the peace message. And this one we published this week, early this week. We just done actually because a new week now, and also we get for highlight, two different ones. Then we one get for do with the Southern Arena Stadium, down in the Cantona, and also we get two fashion discoveries. Them in addition to that, welcome Mabinti Kamara. They join we. They say good evening. One and all. So good evening. Thank you for joining. So that's now waiting. Some of the people then say the most important thing here, they're not be able for say, you know what, the cotton tree down for them. We sad about it because a landmark, now a historic thing. Now we country, we highlighted, like Asanatu Label be able to give a brief highlight of the cotton tree, the people that we can, the first people that we settled there, and how the cotton tree come about. Most of we know, some of we don't know, right? So with that, people then get their own views and we then give as to the most important thing, nobody not been die. So if nobody not die, I think that's not something where we thankful for. We are grateful to the Almighty for saving lives in this. So, but again, we want for move on and we want for see waiting and we for do na that area there. Where now we go say now a monument now we country now a monument now the capital city of Sierra Leone. We're now Freetown. So that's not something waiting people them say what will be able for gather from the one that we interview now. We want to tell them all thank you and my entire team we make that trip the Nabo district and we will continue for go now other districts. Them Queen come up with a comment where we go read now. Say my take for the cotton tree is a sign that we must watch out for a climate change. What is on the way? And that's not something Quindon they talk about for the longest. And we really need for the talk, listen to the weather forecast them and the things that what we for do. Lord, they plant more trees than cut more trees, and we always see where water come, waiting and waiting can happen, the flooding, like all this not part of climate change, different things and the way climate change they do. We were in at the northern part of America. We see what thing happened last week in Canada, that wildfire, the smoke, it not stay in Canada, it can in New York school then lock, trips them for them picking them, this is the end of the year, then cancel. So I didn't know the Bronx where I work, because I did work, but also I did live upstate, which even closer to Canada, so you can see the cloud, the smoke, it left all the way under that distance, it come all the way now America, North America, because Canada is also part of the North, right? So just to say climate change, it has so many effects them. So we really need to watch out, just like our Queen they say. Our government must embark on planting trees nationwide if we are serious. This not Queen in your own advice to we current government and anyone we get for follow. We must not just, deforesting our beloved nation. So we should not be deforesting our country just like that by cutting these trees on a daily basis and say, you know what, one for make money, one for sell anything there, then timber they also to other countries, then we go use them for then your benefits, not to something where the benefit we country. So Lord, be careful in what thing they sell. Lord, be careful in what thing they do, because at the end of it, this now some of the effects of climate change. I make we don't lose that cotton tree. When I not say we don't follow this cotton tree, we will continue for make sure say, the nitty gritty, everybody where they na salon get a few things and for say about this, please feel free for do so. Whether you do it live now or you get for do it after, what in you own take. So they can't take the discovery to peace message again, where they come up from Pasadai, we get for give we in your advice. And we've been briefly talk about them last week and want for see what in get for see. And now something we comic, but at the same time, the words them, they're very important. Now the facts them about waiting and waiting they happen now the country. Not forget say you live on KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries on Facebook and also on YouTube. We dey stream now 3 different platforms. If you just join we, don't forget say this now program will come to you once a week, every Sunday, and we highlight discoveries them way matter to Sierra Leone. Thank you, Queen, for that, input into the program, and we believe say we the hope and praise it and we'll listen to we. Sylvia Roberts, they say thanks to the team for reaching this district. Job well done. KID-AFAN team, keep pushing. Yes, we will, and we are going to continue to see how many districts then we for able for cover, because it's important for Law from other people them in a different district. Thank you, Sylvia. So Law will continue with the discovery highlight.
Today, we will get inside Salone Discovery our Today, we get an interesting topic. And this topic is interesting because it involves each and every one of we. It involves we because I think we say each and every one of we get for partake. What's in this thing? It's all about the upcoming election. The election with it around the corner. The topic is all about the peaceful, non-violence during election hours. The people, politics or election, not to do or die affairs. But there are some people nowadays that don't take them for be do or die matters. But hey, I don't know this thing or know one thing. Most of we born with mixed color, including landlord say most we all born mixed color. And as all go die left color. And color go continue for remain. And color na color, you know, get no other name for color. It's all about color. So if you in a red house, the other man in a blue house, or green house, pink, orange, name is just take and see na a natural something. Not so teen way be say or for kill we say. I want to realize one thing, say now when they need with the all the calm bellylistic. Talk so we all kind talk promise we heaven on earth. But one thing we'll forget at the back of your mind. Politics, voting, and one time it come every 5 years. So if we make mistake one time, we don't suffer for 5 years.
Good morning, Freetown. Good morning, Sierra Leone.
Okay. So, fam with them now, that's waiting Pasadai bring to we. I think Lord just take out of the whole thing. I just want to take one big thing. One big one. What thing you get? Give me one word out of everything. The actual discovery they now with YouTube, they didn't AFANdiscoveries. It say if you no say you vote, make sure say you vote wisely. But if you make one mistake, this 5 year, you will suffer this 5 year. Take go down. All he go do na grumble, they grumble. Not for do nothing. Mabinti, him be the give a clap for Pasadai in your Pasadai. You too much. They really need for them listen to this so they will learn from waiting they talk. Salone family. Now, Lord, not make this mistake, because if we make the mistake now, that mistake they will continue with we for the next 5 years. Then we go for wait back 5 years before we make the change. So you get the choice now. Vote vote wisely. When you vote wisely, pick the leader where you know say it will come. You do the right thing for we country Sierra Leone. Not to waiting then one for CO you because you see say we get color. You belong na red, or you belong na green, you belong na blue, you belong na any white, any other color. Salone na green, white, and blue. Lord put Salone first. Lord try for look at the interest them. Now we country Sierra Leone. Lord not look at anything. Lord not go make mistake just now. They will begin to grumble, say think tranga. We not get this. So these 5 years, what thing that you take? What thing you feel say don't happen? If you feel say a good thing that don't happen, then you want for choose the one way you want for choose. Go ahead, but just not make mistake where you will regret for the next 5 years. Now me won't take that day. I don't know about you. What thing that you won't take? Queen, they say, thank you, Pastor Dai, for this powerful message, because that's now waiting we see. These messages are coming, they comic, but definitely they have something meaningful, and it will be something where we want for the year, and we will target things and really we get for deal with. We basic them now the country Sierra Leone. So before I share that particular teaser, because on the share and I want to share a new one where it be say now we get the date where they do a voiceover. So I want to let everybody pay attention to this. Then we'll take the teaser to Unstoppable Queens and we'll do a quick recap, for the program. That discoveries and they will be get for share this week. And then next week, we will continue for share. Next week, definitely, I will tell you, we get a whole lot of different discoveries them where we get for schedule for let them publish now the discovery channels them. So as we tell you, we'll get an announcement. So I want for make you come, you watch this new teaser where you get part of what we don't put, but also it talk about the premiering of the Scuffle, where now one of we biggest projects them. Sky is a good message from Pastor Dai. Yes, thank you. So now we watch and now we'll take a listen to some of these announcements and then we'll continue.
Good morning, Sierra Leone. Around this time tomorrow, Dr. Kata will be making her final stop on her campaign tour.
Fellow Sierra Leoneans, when I become your president, I promise.
All what the PDA has ever done since inception is promise, promise, promise.
Breaking news. The presidential aspirant.
As both parties gear on for the next election, the question still remains, who is fit to run the country?
With what has happened, do you think it's advisable for your clients to return to the election?
I don't see why she can't. She's still innocent until proved otherwise.
Politics in this part of the world is such a deadly game.
We are going to fight until we get justice. Justice for
No man is above the law.
A woman is not fucking fit to rule this country. Do you understand?
You are under arrest.
Under arrest for what?
Murder, man.
Murder who? Arrested? For what?
80% of the masses want her to win, Your Excellency.
A woman's place is in the kitchen.
Wake up, Fatu! You can never, ever become the president of this country. Never!
We want you to make him win the upcoming elections.
Do your job and behave like a good boy. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
What Sierra Leone needs right now is not another politician, but a true leader.
There's no doubt in our minds that Dr. Keita might emerge the first female president of Sierra Leone.
The president has assured us today that he would not use his power and influence to manipulate the election.
No scuffle,
premiering at the Freetown City Council Auditorium on the 14th of July, 2023. Red carpet starts at 6:30 p.m. sharp. Ticket prices: Diamond, 500 leones, Gold, 250 leones, and Silver, 150 leones. It's the Scuffle. Don't miss out.
Okay, from them, that's not The Scuffle, the movie where Mina, one of the executive producers, them for Salone movie, where Yusuf watched the teaser, be the judge, and now I'm be the judge, and you too, no one for miss the actual premiering we get for take place now the Freetown City Council Auditorium. This now movie where we produce Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, Pastor Afam John, and also Darame A. Kaba, when we other producer part of this project. So I want follow pay attention to that. Darame A. Kaba, the president for the Sierra Leone Film Guild, we also do tremendous job, on this project. So that make, one of the producers them. So we want for tell una say, we are on board with can do different things them for make we go continue for promote this film here in premiering way get for happen at Sierra Leone, and God willing I will be there, and so no miss out. We red carpets, right? It starts 6:30, so I'm for miss that. Comments coming where Asana to Label, they say, oh, I wish this movie was out before the elections. That was the plan, but for some reason it didn't happen. But trust me, it still will premiere this year, 2023. We know I'm for hold on any further, and we will continue for promote time, and we will do massive promotion starting this coming week. Where we only get about a month, like 4.5 weeks to the premiere. Not say because see doctor send you message say pay for tickets, they save you money. I want to let you save you money. Let you reach out to me, reach out to the team. The numbers and they on that particular teaser day right now, and we upload down there today, and we'll go share flyers them. I just want to let people be aware, say we get for the share multiple flyers and for this particular movie. So because if you look at the magnitude of the film, how this film was done, the budget for the film is huge. And with that, all we they ask for now you support. Whether you they live now the diaspora, whether they live now Sierra Leone, what do we want from you? We just need your support. If you're not a but you get a sister, you get a friend, you get a brother, you get anybody, loved one, make like they attend this premiere. Let them support waiting KID-AFAN films done they do. And as we continue for them, we get many projects them. We not just want stop there. Let this be a project where now we all Sierra Leoneans then will say, you know what, we want for support we self. We want for support we own Salone film. Lord support. As we support other one them, Lord we know say what we make now we country it matter. Now wait for make we sell Sierra Leone. And this film now one thing we go sell Sierra Leone. Right? So this not a big deal. Trust me, this not a big deal. I will tell you, for make I put money like that in this particular film, I get me reason. And my reason is now for Kamla, you can watch for yourself. Let you be the judge to this. I don't want for be the one where they talk. Let them not say now because now money they so it just they talk about No. Don't forget about that. This is about Sierra Leone. This is how we go push Salone movie industry to the map, and we want for cross bridges, we want for cross boundaries in which what they say we want for like people them see exactly what things Sierra Leoneans them capable of. They get talent, they do. All they need now a support, all they need now collaboration, all they need now the time, the togetherness. Now we want, now we country. So scoreful as I talk about, and so Lord, you go. I will help. I ask you, let yourself help we. As we share the trailer and for help we share. As we share flyer with you, no left and they just share and post them. Put outside can at the Facebook page. Go any side because this now one way for Lord we promote within we do now we country. The ticket price, and I will go over that now in summary. We're not that expensive. 150,000 leones or the 150 new leones, and then 250 or 500. Trust me, then you where they live now the diaspora, I know say you will send down it for somebody, so then they have now $10, $50. If you want for support, really KID-AFAN Films with Media Evangelical Drama Ministry, then are the executive producer, but you get the producers, then winner Afam John, Darami A. Kaba, and Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. So this not something where we want for make we continue for highlight. Now, so this therefore be the talk of Freetown, the talk of Sierra Leone, the talk of the diasporans, where they win as Sierra Leoneans, when other people them back, a big laugh they come up from Queen Awa, thank you. And then also thank you, Asanatu, for that comment. I hope now that will be done do for premiere and before the elections, but it not happen. And then we take and say, you know what, until not get no female presidential candidates who they want, we can still premiere this because the date is already set and we are all set. We're going to be at the prestigious Freetown City Council Auditorium. When I know KID-AFAN, we don't even though we feel say like sometimes and they will not get the crowd who want forget, but this one, I want like the place flop tail left. I want like flop tail left into the point that law say tickets are now sold out. Now that I look forward to because this means something. It's not just doctor talking. This is something that is important. Go back, watch the trailer, watch them back and tell me you don't see film like that. You don't see them. But you know what? There's a difference. There is difference in the way this film here, so we shoot them. There is a difference in the amount of money where we invest in them. And with that, the only thing we'll ask Sierra Leoneans them for do now for can like support and also like promote Sierra Leone film industry. If we promote the industry, trust me, we're able for create jobs, we're able for make things and change. Advocacy go to accommodate back because filmmakers themselves get voice. Then you continue for do that in the films them where we produce. And when they see the different films and what they do, they get for deal with what thing they affect with country. And that I will continue for do. Thank you. They say hello here. This now FC Con Kadij. That's now you they join with. Thank you for joining and liking the program. And thank you, Pastor Dai. They come up from Sylvia. This message is really touching. Thank you. And then Mr. Usfriend Kamara also they say great job. The making of the movie a way to remedy social equity, defeats, with all possible expedition. They come off Sierra Leone. They come off from Mr. Usfriend Kamara. Thank you for that comment. It's about Sierra Leone. It's not about us. It's also about equity, now the world, now the political landscape. For no say, what a woman can be a president. We not get our mates, we not get many of them, even around the globe, not just in Sierra Leone. They talk about women should be given the chance to lead a country, to do their own. They see if we work together along with the man them, we will make a difference. So I believe in that. So I hope so you self believe in that. Thank you for that comment. And then we get another teaser where Dr. De part of Nomi Sam Latekam right there, because you know what? With that, you can see what he make I choose for do movies them na the country. So give me a chance as I put this up. I get for try for remove the other
tomorrow.
side.
Dr. Kato will be making. Want her to win, Your Excellency.
I will have to hand over the management of all the hospitals over to my daughter, Dr. Fatima Suway.
I believe in each and every one of you that we will continue to make change in this hospital by saving lives.
You guys must keep the standard of this branch.
If you're okay and I'm okay, why are we still waiting for children?
I'm not complaining, for God's sake.
I'm not okay with that.
There is time for everything. And I just started my career. I have a lot to do, and having children right now is not the right time.
When is the right time? After we are old enough to be grandparents? I've given my words to my friends.
Friends? Are they more important to you than your wife?
That should not be your focus. Concentrate on having a child for us. Then you have my full attention into this relationship.
She's the woman I want to marry, Geneva.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
Why do you have to go to my house without my consent? I have told you times without number that I am not ready for a man or married.
Every woman is a man. You need to get a husband, Geneva.
And I think Jesse is the man you need.
All men are the same.
But you cannot judge a man based on 1 or 2 heartbreaks.
You're getting it all wrong.
Nothing is wrong here. How can you be going out with a woman for lunch, dinner, shopping? What was that?
She is my supervisor, and I have no intention of having any personal relationship with her.
I want to take the boy home with me.
Over my dead body. So you and your wife are having plans to kill my son, right?
What? You mean Musa has not come into this house for the past 2 days? What is wrong with this boy?
Babzi! What's up, Babzi?
Where are you from?
On the street, enjoying what my father worked for.
Mama, what's happening?
Kevin goes. Pikin there, you enter. Pikin not there, beg your cup. How can a gentleman like you get shot an animal for a girlfriend?
I'm here to see that thing you call boss.
How many times have I told you to say that? She has nothing to do with it.
She has everything to do with me as long as she's asking you.
It's high time we make this thing legal.
Baby, what is illegal about us staying together?
All I'm asking is for you to propose and then we become husband and wife.
And how many times have I told you I am not ready?
Who are you? I am the girlfriend of Tijan. So what do you want? Just say half Tijan.
I am sick and tired of this relationship. I'm tired of it. Get off my car.
I'm not
Calm down. Get out.
Leave me.
Now you get the problem now.
It is you that is not man enough to impregnate a woman.
What you said? I'm not any fine.
I said I'll go and try another mother to get me pregnant.
Then try that and see. If I don't choke you.
I am going to take what rightfully belongs to me.
What are you saying?
I am man of my family. I am supposed to be in charge and not my sister.
So what are you doing with a gun?
To kill.
I am the victim who was raped by this man.
You have 30 my clients carpet. I'm going to press charges against you for that.
Objection, my lord.
Like you got shot an animal. Cash flow like a river. They're gonna see the light. Unstoppable queens. You can stop them, you can touch them. Unstoppable queens. You can stop them, you can touch them. They're gonna see the like a diva. Cash flow like a river. They're gonna see the like a diva. Cash flow like a river. Unstoppable, stoppable, stoppable, stoppable. Untouchable, touchable, touchable, touchable. We fine and sexy, beauty with blame. We are queen by this thing, running this game. Oh, we are stronger, we are fighter, yes. The man no say yes, we are badder. Oh, we are smarter, cause we are wiser, and yes, the man no say yes, we are badder. Oh, we get doctor, yes, we get lawyer, yes, contractor, self, we get banker. Oh, we get trader, hustle for the paper. Unstoppable, everything they are. Unstoppable queens, you can stop them, you can touch them. Unstoppable queens, you can stop them, you can touch them. Cash flow like a river.
Okay, Fambulam, that's now been the Unstoppable Queens teaser. You know, Queen Award, they say that is hot, hot, hot fire. Yes, it is hot, hot, hot fire. There's more to that story, and I want to tell you, don't watch them. Episode 1 through 9, the 10th one is going to be coming. Watch them. Hold on to everything. Lord set a date. Lord set a date and begin the play on the YouTube channel. Now there they go first. So if you not be don't follow KID-AFAN-Discoveries. Not me so, because I will tell you, this is the count to you every week. Now 10 episodes we get for count to you before you go to any other platform. So, you know, I want to do a quick recap. You will stay with me up to this time. Many, many thanks. We get for watching after. Thank you. But Lord, we do a quick recap as we always do now. So for remind people them of the different things and what we do, and then we go take them from there. So Law we know say this now weekly summary updates in discoveries with me, Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo, family nurse practitioner, board certified. Today now the 11th day of June 2023. This now program where we they bring every Sunday. Na KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries Facebook and KID-AFAN Discoveries on YouTube, as well as Salone Discoveries with KID-AFAN on YouTube. This now program where they come to you on Sunday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, United States, and also 5 p.m. Salone, because currently we get 4-hour difference. And also if you're in Australia, depending on whether or not 12, 13-hour difference we get, so you get for flip the time to the other day when a Monday schedule, then they run on. Now they Queen Awa, they join we live from, and one for say beaucoup thank you to them as they always can also for incorporating your own input and giving your own thoughts, and also join this program. One for say plenty thank you. And also if you're in a UK or wherever you are, please not feel free for make you go change the time clock so that you go join me and like the program. And today many thanks for the one that always like this program. We come and even we watch we briefly, and also we stay with me all the way to the end. This not program where they highlight discoveries them way matter to Sierra Leone, and it come to you on Sundays, every Sunday, unless we take an excuse, we they bring them to you live, and then we go try for highlight the different discoveries them where we upload now the two different YouTube channel. This not KID-AFAN Company Limited, we get multiple entities them. As soon as they follow we when they see KID-AFAN Company Limited get KID-AFAN tours. If you didn't have Sierra Leone, say the tour bus day. And also if you didn't have Sierra Leone, we get KID-AFANfilms, as well as AFANDiscoveries, we're at the media side of the company, and we get KID-AFAN Institute Foundation. Other entities then we hope forget them as time they allow we for do so, but we want for make una know. So then for them they stand out right now. The film being that the film they stand out because Doctor they do a lot of producing of films, as well as the media where they share discoveries them. The other entities them will continue for grow them, and we want for let you follow we let you like what they do, and also continue for see the difference where we self go make na Sierra Leone, whether not the industry of film, as well as the media landscape, and also not different things transportation and going forward. That's now one way where we believe say we be able to contribute to society. That's now one way we feel say we're able to contribute to nation building and development. So KID-AFAN Company Limited, now a trusted and reliable company where they call themselves the game changers in different aspects and different facets of life. Queen Awa, they say thank you, the game changer, for your time to update us on things happening in our beloved nation. Thanks also to your hardworking team. A blessed week to our brothers and sisters at home and around the world. They come out from Queen Awa, from Aussie land. Thank you so much, sis. Thank you. We appreciate you and all your thoughts and comments on the program, and also the things and way you do for yourself, for let you change Sierra Leone in your positive way. And everybody else will join me today. I'm sure they do their own little, or believe it or not, whether they can talk about an also we know say everybody they make a difference in the country. This now, if you see this signboard, gets the tour bus, and we get the humanitarian wing, and we also get the photography, as well as the different things then where we do now the country. And if now they see now the far right, depending on how you watch the screen, the SNCF logo there with the cotton tree right now, the map, now the Sierra Network Charity Foundation, logo where it be say, as mentioned previously on multiple times, I'm also one of the founders for that charity today, and it will continue, and we, God willing, we will continue going back on the mission where we put out, say we will do for we country Sierra Leone, because all that matters, it's Sierra Leone, not the matter. Now the motto and for Sierra Network Charity Foundation. And then these are some of the things that what they do now. We can't, if you feel say you want for get a photography, event coverage, rent a space, anything like that, reach out to we within our 142 SS Camp IMAT. Right there, we very easy for fan. If you travel through Regent Highway, you can fan with it, somewhere around the American Embassy, you just go right down as you cross the bridge. We are right there on the right hand side before you reach that Guma, compound, side the water that you supply. So we just want for tell you say we are available for business, reach out to really support what they do. And also these are the different discoveries them where they deal with health, fashion, Salone Morning Discoveries, education, citizens view, the point inside the box, entertainment discoveries, and where we do, and we different major projects them, where we don't do so far. Big Yard Season 1, they play now Salone Discoveries on YouTube, and also we don't start for play Serotonin Season 2, where they now KID-AFANdiscoveries. But if you want to watch Season 1, the complete version where AAA produced in the Sarah Network production, so you can start the story there and follow. Puda Connection, Job Seeker, they're all in a KID-AFANdiscoveries, and we get the Scuffle where we get for premiere this July, and Unstoppable Queens also get for Come to You, Endless Love, as well as Backstabber. When our other projects them will be done and back on. So now we continue, and this now the photography page, then the Facebook page, and then this now some of the pictures. Then AFANfilms, the game changer. This not just we backdrop will be in share during we premiering, and also some of the other projects them, as you can see, Job Seeker and Endless Love now, so and the Scuffle where we don't highlight the teaser, we will continue for talk about them. And also this not being with preliminary poster. As I mentioned, we get multiple posters, then we get for the Can't You, but we'll get the official poster as we therefore debate on which one we want to go with. Unstoppable Queens, once again, now the first poster this will be put out, and we get Reaping the Prize where they don't shoot instead therefore hit the editing studio. So we get a lot going on, and this particular one they deal with people them way now true hustlers them versus people them waking left for live false life, and there are consequences. Where you live your life good, they get consequences. So each of the episode or the segments then get for the give we something what they learn from. So this story, I thought about it. I say, you know what, let's do something like this. Let's try to see how people can learn from the mistakes them way that they do. So hey, we continue for be storytellers, we continue for be content creators, despite we profession. No semi profession then at the medical side, but also I like for create content. I also like for produce films, and then we get Big Yard, Serotonin. These are ways in how you will get them, and also within we don't upload. Not forget see this now the links them for then teasers then so, and also we channel now Salone Discoveries with KID-AFANdiscoveries on YouTube, and also we get a Facebook page where now KID-AFAN Salone Discoveries, as well as my own personal page when I see Kakay-Diallo, and also we get Instagram page when I KID-AFANdiscoveries, as well as Twitter. You can follow we there because we can share with things them also now the Instagram as well as Twitter, and as well as we TikTok we na KID-AFAN 4008 now the TikTok down if you want for follow we, and we encourage you for follow we, because most of the time we can share everything across the different platforms them. As we can always talk about teaching, health, not forget for take care of yourself, and also we encourage you for let you be a humanitarian. As we conclude the program, we want to say boku thank you to una always take una time today for join we. Many thanks. We are here because of you guys, and also doctor to do this because it is see people them way really want for see what they do, and also be part of the discussion where we do now with country Sierra Leone. So we want to say thank you to everybody we join me today live, and also the one that we get for watch the program afterwards, and to the guests them during all we coverages them, we want to say thank you. And to me and to me team on Sierra Leone, I want to say thank you. My team within a salon, thank you very much. Continue for do the hard work, because you know what, as we continue for work together, we want for change the game. We want for be trustworthy and transparent, and be neutral and not be intimidated by the coverages that we do now the country, whether not the political landscape or anywhere where we want for cover the story, but we will say the truth. We will follow waiting now the guidelines of the media side as to what they bring to the social media, what they bring to the people that when they live across the world, for let them get the facts about waiting na the right thing, or waiting na the correct statement or discoveries them we matter to we country. As we end that, we continue for ask and call on all Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad. Lord preach peace, Lord preach unity, Lord preach freedom, Lord preach justice to the country. Lord, find a way how we constitution will work for people them, now we country Sierra Leone. So until then, we want to say we call on the Almighty Allah for guide and give we leaders them way wise, we really go able for do the right thing for the citizens, them not to just for themselves. So we call for peace, unity, freedom, and justice. Now the land that we love, we na Sierra Leone. Salone gets so many riches, so many things them. I know say we just need to know how we for utilize them. With that, this not some of the logos them where we done the share, we done the highlight the different entities them for KID-AFAN Company Limited. I want to say boku thank you to all una take on time today for joining me, and also we go continue for the Kana on a Sunday and then talk about the different discoveries and what we able for highlight, and we get things and we go to come to now. Thank you, thank you, much thanks, and I want to say until we meet again to another week of discoveries or weekly summary highlights of discoveries. This now Dr. Isatu Kakay-Diallo. They say thank you. Have a blessed week ahead, and to you too, stay safe. Climate change, no say it's real. Lord, do the right thing by our country, by the globe, because when it affect one country, it affect another. And Lord, maintain peace and tranquility in Sierra Leone. Thank you very much, and Assalamu alaikum.